The departure of DJ Moore has left a massive void in our offense, making Stefon Diggs the primary target to save our 2026 season. Bear down, shouting out to all our loyal fans watching from Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for being the heartbeat of this team. The loss of a star receiver creates a dangerous uncertainty that could derail our progress if not addressed immediately. Do you think we are ready to take this major risk? Smash that like button and subscribe right now to ensure you stay tuned as we analyze the high-stakes potential of bringing an elite veteran into our wide receiver room and what this specific move means for the championship aspirations of our beloved squad in this new year. Stefon Diggs is the main subject capturing everyone's attention as the Chicago Bears look to pivot after the shocking departure of DJ Moore. The news that our front office is currently considering the veteran wideout to fill the gap has sent shockwaves through the fan base. Trading away a pillar like Moore was a bold move, and now we are staring at a wide receiver core headlined by the talented Rome Odunze and the explosive Luther Burden. While these two are clearly the future of our franchise, relying solely on players heading into their third and second years respectively is a high-wire act that keeps every fan up at night. The depth chart behind them is currently filled with names like Khalif Raymond, Scotty Miller, Jahdae Walker, and Xavier Thomas. But let's be honest, that group lacks the proven veteran production required to compete at the highest level of the NFL. We need someone who can step into the fire immediately. Experts, including Gilberto Manzano of Sports Illustrated, have pointed to our squad as the premier destination for Diggs. This isn't just a rumor, it is a strategic alignment of needs and opportunity. With the Patriots having released him due to cap logistics rather than a lack of talent, he is officially on the open market and ready to make a statement. The legal clouds that once hung over him have cleared, leaving a path for a team willing to provide him a fresh start. This situation matters deeply because our quarterback, Caleb Williams, is heading into a pivotal third season and cannot afford to be surrounded by unproven commodities. If we want to transform this offense into a juggernaut that can dismantle defensive secondaries, we need a veteran presence that understands the nuance of the professional game. The arrival of a player of his caliber could be the difference between a mediocre campaign and a deep playoff run that we have all been waiting so patiently for in this city. The transition from a veteran like DJ Moore to a younger, developing core is exactly why the potential arrival of Stefon Diggs is so incredibly compelling for the Bears. We are talking about a player who, despite turning 33 in November, remains an elite technician with an uncanny ability to find space in the toughest zones. Last season alone, even amidst team struggles, he managed to cross the 1,000-yard mark, proving that his game is far from fading into obscurity. The role he played in the development of young quarterback Drake May in New England is a massive selling point for why he fits perfectly into our current system. If he could elevate a rookie's performance to that level, just imagine the impact he could have on the trajectory of Caleb Williams as he hits his stride in 2026. This isn't about asking him to be the sole savior of the team. It is about providing the ultimate security blanket. With Rome Odunze and Luther Burden expected to shoulder the heavy lifting as the primary threats, adding a reliable veteran like Diggs as a WR3 creates a terrifying dilemma for opposing defensive coordinators. They won't be able to just double-team our young stars without leaving one of the best route runners in the league wide open. Furthermore, his presence acts as an insurance policy. In the brutal world of the NFL, injuries are an unfortunate reality, and having a player of his pedigree waiting in the wings or commanding attention on the field ensures that our offensive production won't collapse if someone goes down. He brings a level of polish and professionalism that is hard to quantify on a stat sheet, but is vital for a team looking to establish a winning culture. By balancing our youth movement with his seasoned veteran savvy, the Bears can effectively bridge the gap between building for the future and winning games right now, creating a synergy that could redefine our identity throughout the entire 2026 season. The narrative that Stefon Diggs is a problematic asset is quickly being overshadowed by the overwhelming reality of his on-field utility for the Bears. While some critics are quick to bring up the tumultuous nature of his recent past, we have to look at the track record that matters. Performance under pressure. He managed to thrive under Mike Vrabel, a coach known for a no-nonsense, disciplined approach that mirrors exactly what our own head coach, Ben Johnson, expects from his players. If he could align with a coach as intense as Vrabel, there is no logical reason to believe that a partnership with Ben Johnson wouldn't be equally successful. The chemistry between a veteran receiver and a young quarterback is built on trust, and Diggs has shown he can earn that trust quickly. By mentoring Rome Odunze and Luther Burden, He provides more than just speed or hands. He provides the mental game, the tricks of the trade that separate pro bowlers from the rest of the pack. Think about the impact of him showing our young receivers how to manipulate leverage, how to read a safety's eyes, and how to command the field before the snap. That kind of knowledge transfer is priceless for a franchise aiming to build a championship roster from the ground up. Plus, let's address the elephant in the room, the financial aspect. Because he was cut for cap space rather than inability, the market value for his services might actually be more team-friendly than a marquee free agent signing typically is. The Bears have the flexibility to make this move without mortgaging the future. By securing an upgrade over our current WR3 options, we aren't just filling a roster spot, we are elevating the floor of our entire offense. This is a chance to pivot from the uncertainty left by the departure of DJ Moore into a new reality where our pass-catching group is deep, talented, and versatile enough to exploit any defensive scheme the league throws at us. Entering the 2026 season with a hole at receiver is not an option for a team with the high ambitions of the Chicago Bears. We have seen what happens when an offense lacks that third reliable target. It forces the quarterback to hold the ball too long, which increases the risk of sacks and turnovers. By bringing in a veteran with the track record of Stefon Diggs, we immediately alleviate that pressure. We are looking at a scenario where Caleb Williams can scan the field with confidence, knowing he has a safety valve who has seen every defensive coverage imaginable over his long, storied career. The contrast between our current options like Scotty Miller or Calif Raymond and a player of Diggs' caliber is immense. While the others are fighting for a chance to prove they belong, Diggs is fighting to prove he still has gas left in the tank to chase a championship ring. That desperation is a powerful motivator. We have the pieces in Rome Odunze and Luther Burden to create explosive highlights, but the glue that holds that offense together is experience. Integrating a veteran presence while maintaining our core young talent is the hallmark of a team that knows how to contend. We saw how the market shifted when the Patriots moved on from him, and the fact that we are being identified as the best landing spot is a testament to the respect this organization carries. If we can successfully integrate him into our locker room, we aren't just plugging a gap, we are adding a catalyst that speeds up the development of every player around him. The question isn't whether he can still play, but whether we are bold enough to pull the trigger. This is about calculated risk-taking that rewards the fan base with a more efficient, more explosive, and more resilient product on the field every single Sunday. It is the missing piece to the puzzle that elevates us from a team with potential to a team that is a genuine threat. The situation is clear. The Bears have a golden opportunity to redefine their offense by adding a proven playmaker to a roster that is hungry for success. We have seen the blueprint, we have identified the fit, and now it comes down to the vision of the front office to close the deal. The departure of DJ Moore was a turning point, but the potential arrival of Stefon Diggs could be the moment that defines our entire 2026 campaign. We are looking for that veteran spark to ignite our young receivers and provide the stability Caleb Williams needs to take that next massive leap in his professional career. It is a bold move, but in this league, fortune favors the brave. We want to know exactly how you feel about this potential roster addition. Do you believe that Stefon Diggs is the right veteran mentor and target to help lead our offense to the next level? Or would you prefer the front office to put their full trust in our young, developing wide receiver group instead? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more updates on our journey this season.